So we're talking about family here. We're talking about this family being married with Jesus. I'm going to pause. We get time to come back to that talk in a moment. Now, there's three families I want to talk to you about just for a few more moments. One is the blood family. The blood family. The biological family, in the sense of when I say the blood family. The next family I want to talk to you about is the law family. The law. And the last family I want to talk to you about, in this sense, is the adopted family. Alright, so the first family is the blood family. Now, everybody go to Ephesians 6, 1-4. Let's not go to the right. We're going to go to Ephesians chapter 6, and let's look at verse 1-4. And so that is a family of the biological connection. And that is extremely important. And so when Jesus is saying, who is my family? Who is my husband? And who are my brothers and my sisters? What he's saying is, you all have a limited understanding of family. He wasn't saying that blood connections and biological connections were not important. He's just saying it's bigger. He's saying it's deeper than that. He said that's just the first level of a family begins, from a biological connection. And so in Ephesians 6, verse 1, and I'm going to read verse 4, it says, children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother. This is the first commandment with a what? Promise. That it may go well with you, and that you may live long in the land. Now I'm here for one, two. Fathers, do not provoke your children to anger. Now listen, it's talking about fathers and mothers. It's just that the greatest responsibility in the spirit is always on the man. So it's going to put your name back first. The woman's name is just understood. Mama's name is understood when it says father. Fathers, do not provoke your children to anger, but bring them up in the discipline and instruction of the Lord. So now, we started there he starts with biology. He started with biology when he's talking about parents and children. He's talking about the offspring there. So he starts in biology, but he ends up in the spirit. He ends up with that adoption. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. He starts with biology, and he ends up in the spirit. And he comes by the way of the law. So he talks children, do what mom and daddy says do, period. And then he talks about the commandment, law. And then he ends by talking about God himself and giving the kids instructions in the Lord. Alright, so if you are a child, if you have a biological parent in here, you have a mother in there, you have a father in earth, honor them, respect them. Now, listen, there is nowhere in the Bible, there's nowhere in the scripture where God gives you a way out. There is no small print. There's no special disclaimer. And it says, honor your mother, but if your mama, then you don't have to. There is no exit on this one. Now, if you're married, Christ gives you an exit. It says for adultery, we'll talk about that in a minute. It says for adultery, you can exit. But in honoring your parents, there is no exit. It is perpetual. It is always. And so, teenagers, you can't leave. Teenagers, I want you to honor your parents. Be respectful to them. Be respectful to them. Listen to them. Now, parents, demand that they respect you. Don't be their friend, be their mom. Don't be their friend, be their dad. And sometimes, y'all don't mind if I just spend 2 minutes with you. Sometimes we want to be friends with our children. Well, what they need from us is for us to be there